Kino?
I'm Prasanta Goyary. I'm from Chirang district of Assam.
Then other, your personal, your name, your profession, what you are doing, your degree, your hobby.
I did my graduation in mathematics from BH College, Howli, and then after that I started preparing for this examination, and then I like collecting fruit trees as a hobby.
Collecting?
Fruit trees, sir, fruit.
Fruit tree?
Yes, sir. And I, as a hobby, I ride bicycle every day for 20 kilometers.
So you are from?
Chirang, Bizni.
So what subject you have taken?
It's geography, sir.
So you are from basically from BTAD area?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who administered BTAD?
Right now, Pramod Bro.
No, under this administration is called?
Council, Territorial Council.
Council.
Bodoland Territorial Council, but VTR.
Acha. Under which schedule?
6th schedule, sir.
Do you know now? Arunachal Pradesh? Is it under 6th schedule?
No, sir. It's Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. 4 states is under it. Yeah.
Do you know about ocean current?
Yes, sir.
How is developed?
Sir, there will be many reasons for it. Like
one major.
Sir, it's the trade winds. Good. Yes.
President sometimes declare emergency. Under what conditions?
There are 3 kinds of emergency. There is national emergency. There is financial emergency. Under Article 352, there is national emergency.
Article
52. Then there is like President's rule under Article 356, and there is Article 360 under which financial emergency can be imposed. And then national emergency is when there is there is threat like war, and then for when there is breakdown of law and order, then national emergency is imposed. It may be imposed for the whole country or for some specific parts.
Acha, your hobby is cycling and
collecting fruit trees.
Do you know the scientific name of apple?
No, sir. I'm a novice at collecting. I mean, I'm a starter. I don't have the technical knowledge. I do judge it for like there is extensive monoculture, like native banana species. Like there are lots of banana species which we don't find in the market. It's heavily monocultured. Like there is only one variety you find: Cavendish and Malvogue.
What about the market?
They are not marketed like others, like what beam coal. They are not marketed, and I think if we don't save those trees, they might get lost in like because they are not financially viable.
Okay, you belong to Chirang district. Okay, so can you just tell us some good things about Chirang district?
Tourism places like Ultapani Reserve, and there is Manas National Park, and there is BRPL.
Okay, Goyary, do you support reservation system?
Sir, it's quite controversial, but for those who come from underprivileged background, I think it's quite deserving for them. But after 2 generations, I think it should be limited. Like those who have availed the benefits, like for them, it should be kept. Like if my parents are working, they have taken the benefits of reservation. For them, it should be limited. They shouldn't get the reservation.
So
what is your argument? He's asking.
Are you taking?
I think, sir, it should be kept like for 2 generations. Like if
you are taking advantage of it.
No, sir.
What is your opinion?
No, I think, sir, it should be kept after 2 generations. You shouldn't. If you have availed the benefit of it, you should, my child shouldn't get the benefit of it.
Can you tell us 3 northern small rivers of Brahmaputra?
Yeah, it would be like in my area there is Manas, and there is and then I River, and there is Champavati, and then there is Sankosh is there.
Do you have any idea I River originates from where and where it falls?
I River originates from Bhutan, and it merges with Brahmaputra.
How many tiger reserves are in Assam?
There is Manas National Park, and there is Kaziranga, and there is Namere National Park.
Acha, what is the differences between wildlife sanctuary and national park?
So in wildlife sanctuary, there is some human activities are like grazing. You can go, but in national park and core area, you can't do grazing.
Human activities
are not allowed. Yes.
You studied geography, na? Okay. What are the geographical geographical conditions having in Northeast India? That is why we are getting too much of natural calamities such as floods or earthquakes.
Yes.
What is the geographical disadvantages this region has?
So, sir, hills that is the Himalayas are relatively new in origin. It's of the tertiary origin, so they're still being formed. So they're quite fragile and like they're made up of loose sediments. So when there is heavy rainfall, landslides occur, and then there is like the Indian plate is subducting below the Eurasian plate, and that too is causing earthquake, and our region is under seismic 5 earthquake zone.
Acha, and in that condition, so we have a lot of historical monuments over here, isn't it? You know, we have so many historical important places. So, but we tend to get natural calamities every years, okay? So, what would be your suggestions that government should take, or you can also suggest some way to preserve those artifacts, those archaeological sites?
Sir, some important monuments are under Archaeological Survey of India, and then they do the regular restoration work of those, and I think the like the ancient home architecture like Ronghar, they were built in such a way to withstand medium to a heavy earthquake. So by that way, by default they have some kind of protection.
Goyary, so do you have any idea about the population education?
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about that population education. What is the relevance of that?
Sir, like we are passing through the phase of the demographic dividend. So in that context, population studies will become important, and how we effectively manage our population. For that also, study of population is very important, like sex ratio, and then if there is skewed sex ratio, there may be lots of problem, like in places like Haryana where there is skewed sex ratio, like they like for boys there are not enough girls, so there will be a lot of problems. So for balancing the population studies are important, and for managing it as well.
Have you heard of Arunodaya scheme?
Yes, sir.
What is about that?
Sir, it's like a direct benefit transfer for where the woman of the household, the money is credited into her account. It helps her buy the daily needs as well as take care of her of the household needs, and then the medical needs.
Have you heard of this one, delimitation of constituency at present? Do you have any idea? Do you support that?
So delimitation is a regular exercise. It's carried out after each and every census.
Each and every census?
No, right now it's it would be taking place after 2026, like the next census 2031. It would be carried out after that. But right now it's kept like constituencies are, they won't increase, but the boundaries may be redrawn. Like it's being like in Assam, the boundaries would be redrawn, but not the actual numbers of constituencies. Like if Assam has 126, it would remain 126. And I know it's being carried out in Jammu and Kashmir.
Oh, interview finished.